Hey everybody, I'm going to try this again. I tried to post a live video on Instagram and it didn't go so well. I don't really know. I think I might have deleted it. I'm not sure. But first of all, I want to say thank you to you all who have been praying for me for these past 2 weeks. I've been really under the weather and really sick. And as you can tell, my voice is still not 100%. And because of being sick, it has taken away the ability to do some things that I had planned to do at the beginning of the year for Simply Redeemed and for the website and the blogging and the video blogs and all of that. But at the same time, it has given me the ability to rest. And that's something that I have not been doing the way that I ought to. And for that, I thank my friends Diane and Miss Tony, who have been those friends of wisdom and seasoned moms who just encourage me to just be still. And actually, my one of the scriptures that have been like my rock since the beginning of the year is Psalm 46:10, where it says, "Be still and trust that I am God." And so in this process of recouping and recovering, I've been able to do that. And so I'm thankful for that. It's probably a good thing that I am redoing this video because the first one, I couldn't stop myself from crying. And so I wanted to share something with you all. I happened to go on Facebook just a few minutes ago and I saw that I was tagged to something, and I'm going to show you really quick. Just give me one moment. Okay, I was going to try to turn the camera around, but I'll just do it this way. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to read this to you. And it was just written by a young lady by the name of Shalita Gooch. And it says, "I was blessed to have met this amazing woman at one of my jewelry events that lives in Woodbridge. And she's a regular person like me and you, a mother of 3 little ones, and she was inspired to start a women's Bible study group that covered the everyday problems us women go through and how God's hands are on and working on everything. She met weekly and wrote the topics of what was to discuss for the group. It was placed in her heart to not only start the weekly Bible studies, but to make her weekly topics into a book, and that is how Simply Redeemed was created. It came out in October, but I got mine firsthand from her personally. When she gave me the book that day, she prayed with me and gave me a big hug. That book has changed my life for better. I wanted to have something that relates to my life. Everyday problems and issues, and just reading verses didn't cut it for me. It's amazing, and I just wanted to share. Excuse me. I just wanted to say to Shalita, thank you so much for writing that. I'm not sharing this with you all to be about me. Nothing about Simply Redeemed was ever about Jessica. It has always and only been about the thing that God has chosen to birth through me as a gift for all of us who journey through the pages of this book. And so, Shalita, I am so thankful for your ability to receive what God is doing through me and for your transparency to share that. During this time of rest, I have really been, my mind has just been focusing on, okay, Lord, now what's the next step? How can we get this book out there? How can we let other people know? How can other people receive this gift of what you have? Because my prayer for every single person who journeys through the pages of Simply Redeemed is that they will receive a new and personal experience with the Lord. And so the Lord has already showed me when he told me to publish, when he told me to do this, he already showed me that this was far bigger than my reach, that this was far beyond, my Facebook or my Instagram. And so as I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, Lord, what's the next step? How, how do we get it out there? What do I do? And and like I said, the verse that I've been given has just been, be still and know that I am God. And by Shalita posting this, the Lord is just showing me that He is absolutely touching the lives of others. Like she said, I am just a normal person. I am just a regular mom, a regular wife, a woman, a sister, a friend, a cousin, an aunt, whatever, a counselor, whatever label, whatever title. I am just that. I am just a woman that God chose to use as His vessel for this gift. And so, I am no different. And I'm honored and humbled that He chose to use me. And I am thankful that that He is showing me the glimpses of those who are receiving what is necessary through this book. And so, again, Shalita, thank you so much for your words. Thank you so much, again, for receiving it. And to all of you who have read the book, who are currently reading the book, and who will read the book, just know that I am praying with you and for you through this journey. Know that that I went through the journey with the initial group of ladies, and I have grown myself. And in just a little bit, I plan on picking it back up and going through the whole process again with you. And so, again, just thank you. Thank you for receiving this gift. Thank you for receiving what God is doing. And trust God. Again, and I think this was my very, very first video was about trusting God and having faith that if He tells you to move and do something, just know that there is so much purpose behind what it is He's telling you to do, and the promises will come. I also wanted to share with you something that I said in the initial live video that didn't post. And one of my girlfriends, Kelly Diane, posted a video today, and it goes right along with what I was saying about, the scripture, be still and trust that I am God. And she said that the Lord has spoke to her and said, I have an assignment over your life. Don't let your body wear out before your assignment is over. And so I want to encourage you with that as well. And encourage you how my girlfriends, like I said, Diane and Miss Tony, and even my mom and my mother-in-law, they have all given me that wisdom to don't allow yourself to burn out. When God gives you something, trust and be still and know that He's going to move you in the way that you ought to be moved. You'll just be obedient to the calling that He has. Be obedient to how He orders your steps. But at the same time, revel in the things that He has placed around you. And right now, that is my family and my health. And so everything else will come. So while I'm sick and so sick of being sick, I am so thankful for these past 2 weeks that it has allowed me to rest in a way that I have not allowed my body to do so. And as I move forward, my desire, just like Kelly was talking about her desire and her goal for her body for 2017, my desire and my goal for this year is to give it the proper rest, give my body the proper rest, treat my body like the temple that it is, and allow God to use me fully for what He has in store. So that was off topic a little bit. I pray that was encouraging to somebody. But again, to Shalita, thank you so much for your words. Thank you again for receiving everything that you received through Simply Redeemed. To any of you who are reading, feel free, please, to reach out, to share how it is touching you, how you are growing from it. Anything, just share. Also, while I'm on the topic, it is getting recognized. And so thank you all for that as well. Just 2 days ago, another Barnes & Noble picked it up. And the first one right now is currently in the Barnes & Noble bookstore at Liberty University. And 2 days ago, the Barnes & Noble at Lancaster, Pennsylvania said that they will be ordering some copies for their shelves as well. And so thank you again so much. If I can ask you, for those of you who are reading or desire to read, I would love for you to post reviews on Amazon, as I'm being told that I'm being watched. So again, just thank you guys for following and for excuse me, receiving what the Lord is doing through me. To every single person who is going to go through this journey, again, I am praying with you and for you. I love you all. Thank you again, and have a wonderful night.